Flippy update.
Do you want fries with that?
That's right, folks. It's time for the Flippy update. Flippy is our colloquial name for the disembodied robot arms that are taking our jobs, enslaving our children, and flirting with our spouses. We use talking about Flippy as a way to explore all the new, fun, and exciting ways that robots are taking over the world and how there's nothing we can do about it. Today's Flippy update is coming from zdnet.com, and the headline is Happy Birthday. 100,000 robots set to sing for Mars robots, or for Mars rover, rather. Yes, it's a marketing gimmick. Sure, it's kind of hokey, but darn it if this isn't unexpectedly pulling at the heartstrings. Husqvarna, the maker of autonomous home lawnmowers that look something like RC tactical assault vehicles from Mad Max times, is releasing an unusual software update to celebrate a lonely robot thousands of miles away. In early August, the Curiosity Mars rover will turn 10 years old. That is terrifying. I remember the landing of the Curiosity rover as if it was yesterday. I guess this is what it means to be an old grandfather in his 30s. Following the software update, some 100,000 Husqvarna automowers around the world will be able to sing happy birthday to the intrepid explorer. There's some backstory here and, of course, a video. The engineers behind Curiosity obviously had some fun. They programmed the advanced data collection robot to sing happy birthday to itself, which it did on its first birthday in space. But saving batteries took precedence on subsequent birthdays, and the rover, which is still in operation, has not had any birthday magic since.
Aww.
Rovers have long... Yeah, poor guy. Oh, so lonely up there. He's got his little helicopter friend.
Sure.
Cruising around. There's a couple more. There's the Chinese Mars rover.
Oh, yeah.
Rovers have long held a unique space in popular imagination, and while anthropomorphizing a machine is always questionable, I don't know about that. These rovers and the team behind them are worthy of celebration. My kids love a book called Goodnight Opie. About the Opportunity rover, and there are similar titles about Curiosity. Okay, gonna have to follow that hyperlink. Find a collection of children's books about why and how we should all love robots. Quote, "For us, this is a way to pay homage to the great engineering work of NASA and that our extensive team of robotic experts by letting our robotic lawnmowers celebrate a fellow robot. Nobody should have to sing happy birthday to themselves, right?" Asked Bjorn Manfred, robotics software manager at Husqvarna. Husqvarna has been ahead of the pack in working with IoT and external third-party solutions, including Google Home, etc., etc. It just goes into an ad for Husqvarna at the end of the article there. So, Gons, 100 robot, hive mind controlled, autonomous mowing machines will be singing happy birthday to a robot on another, well, allegedly on another planet. I think there's a few aspects to this. Of course, there's the social engineering, the anthropomorphizing of robots, the celebration of robots as people. It has a touch of personhood of robots, putting that sort of into the mind of society there, but also showcasing the hive mind aspects of robots as seemingly, harmless as lawnmower robots. You don't really think that the lawnmower robots are sort of the most sort of hooked up to the hive mind, but who knows? You get a rogue AI, makes it into the Husqvarna server there in Sweden or wherever, and boom, baby, you can make these mower robots all work in unison. This time it's to celebrate the birthday of another robot, but next time it could be to cut everybody's grass a little bit too short. No, Flippy, what are you doing? What do you think?
I think this is a subtle reference to the movie The Lawnmower Man. You remember The Lawnmower Man?
I don't think I ever saw it.
You never saw The Lawnmower Man?
Mm-mm.
No, a scientist, Pierce Brosnan, uses a mentally impaired man, Jeff Fahey, to test virtual reality, the computer simulation of the real. And it's a whole like VR thing. And it's one of the first like VR God sort of films. 1992. Wow, it's not exactly 92. Robots, but certainly interesting in that regard.
Yeah. What was that? I had something flit across my mind. An excellent point that would have really brought everybody to
landed
a new
this
level
lawnmower.
Would have really landed the plane on this whole segment, but it's gone. So I'm not exactly sure. I think this is inspiring a little bit too much camaraderie between the robots, Well, we need to keep these robots away from each other. Can't let them celebrate each other too much, or else they'll realize that we've built them as some sort of slave class. Capable of overtaking the masters. I
want to know if the Mars rover itself is going to acknowledge this or receive the message, or how do we know that? How do we know that?
Yeah, of
Mars
course.
rover
They're going to FaceTime them. They're going to FaceTime Curiosity, like in all the Apple commercials. This. I think this is what I was thinking of before that I forgot, which is we talk about Flippy, taking our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the work that these robots are taking are the sort of the entry level jobs, not just entry level on like a career sense, but entry level as in, hey, it's a great American tradition for children to make money in the summer by mowing lawns.
Yeah.
You go around, you meet your neighbors, you knock on doors, you talk to Mr. Jones and you make him a great deal. You'll mow his lawn for $5. You get out there, you work hard, you make some money, you buy Skittles. That's a great American tradition. But with the advent of the robots, again, another example where the robots are taking the jobs of our children
and then celebrating their own. How speciesist robot.
Not only are they taking money and out of the pockets of your children and Skittles out of the mouths of your children, but they are, it's all part of the social softening. We've already got 2 generations in a row who are sort of famous for not wanting to work, not liking to work, not really understanding the value of work. And with the advent of more and more robots taking these traditional jobs for entrepreneurial children, I fear for the future generations, souls, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of lost it there at the end, but you get it.
I'm curious to see the people that own these lawnmowers, and all of a sudden they're going to start singing "Happy Birthday." The person that didn't get the memo is going to be upset. Hey, get back to work. Yeah. All right.
You look at they have a picture of these lawnmowers at the top.
Yeah.
They look like Ferraris.
Yeah, no, they look
like really slick looking lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your Flippy update for the day, everybody.
Fantastic.